this is now the third attempt at recording this. For some reason, my game is, or I guess the recording software that just comes with my tablet is having issues. Gotta love when that happens. So, anyway, in the event that people are running into a, oh, well, crap, they nerfed Blood Pact, now it's useless. It's still alright. So, technically the one-hand build, or the two-hand build, is better than the one-hand build, at least in terms of sheer damage. It also gives you a little bit more damage and more tank than if you were to run dual wielding into a raid. That's also why I pick Magi, is in the event that I want to raid, just because it gives great meditation. For raids, I run a 50% extra buff duration Amity. I don't even know what I run in PvP, to be honest. Probably mana regen, maybe not, I don't know. It's almost irrelevant, at least compared to what I have, or with what I have. But 67, 75 magic. If I take off the Arisen Trevelyan Charm and the regular Trevelyan Charm and put on Arisen Rings with almost plus 200 magic on each, that actually goes down to 5,998. Just save the time and just tell you that. The Arisen Trevelyan Charm does actually give more magic than the other one, than the regular variant, which would be nice if I had more than one, but I only have one of those. Blood Pact will always hit the summoner, no matter what, unless you miss, but they don't have very high dexterity, so it doesn't usually happen all that often. Everything is adorned with, for the most part, full moon dust, which gives both magic and dexterity. Ideally, I would have liked to have had Rift Rogue boots, because the miss chance is pretty much the only thing that really messes you over. They definitely messed up the penetration way too heavily, because someone who is roughly the same ascension as myself can actually make this 0 out on them. All they need is their Phoenix to cast Deific Channel and them to cast pretty much anything that gives resistance up to. There's a couple options. At that point, it zeroes out on them, and I feel like that shouldn't be possible with a full glass cannon build. I mean, you won't win them all doing this, but if you have thousands of arena invitations saved up, this is a really fast way to go through them. Especially considering you don't Pokemon battle summoners. Though that's not as big of a deal as it used to be. I mean, often enough I'd end up having my opponent run out of mana, I kill every single one of their summons, and then my summons start hitting the summoner. It's just like, oh, this feels really good. It's not that bad now. We have an actual reasonable chance of hitting a summoner now. But Blood Pact just bypasses all of that. Oh, so I'm using that one. Apparently the Amity I'm running gives the chance to just bypass ward. At least I'm pretty sure that's what that message was. But it definitely doesn't win them all, but, I mean, I even used this for some of the Colosseums, just because it's so fast, you just get it out of the way. You either lose or you don't. So you have a pretty good idea as to what it hits in PvP at this point. If I use the one hand, actually I can just do this, because the two hand is a recent addition. So literally full glass cannon. Like, you can't really get more glass cannon than that. And it hits lower than the two-hand. Not considerably, but it's like 10% less damage. It'd probably be like 15% less damage or so if I had a second Arisen Trevelyan Strong. 22k. Because they defense buff. Is the two hand still right? Yes. I guess you could, just so you could see what it looks like for all of the damage, not dungeon. So basically that's, I mean, I used to hit about 240,000 in PvP. Might as well show you how hard this can actually hit. You're not really able to stack both Great Meditation and Deific Channel unless you have the Amity that allows you to keep your beneficial effects for 50% longer. So that's something to keep in mind. You'd probably only want to use one. Yeah, it's done. Alright, game. Okay, game. But yeah, that's how hard you can get it to hit. It's honestly not that hard to make it hit max damage. And so you can get an idea as to what you could use for raids if you wanted to go that route. The two-hand is, I mean, you could use the one hand and a shield. That works fine. The two-hand gives better damage, though. If you tried dual-wielding for roughly the same damage, then you lose all of your ward. I mean, the Archestaff at least gives 175%, so it helps. Who do I poke? I feel like Morrigan's probably going to kill me, but you know what? Why not? It'd be better to do max damage. I could just summon chimeras and hit her for like 4 millions, but if I summon the dragons, I can actually hit her harder, and they'll stay alive a little better. It just takes more setup up front. It's that one. And diver channel dropped. And ponder dropped. So, I mean, 4 minutes to kill the Arisen Morrigan. I'd say that's not bad. But anyway, I hope this video helped. And honestly, I might as well just wait for the rewards, because I'm sure people are curious in the event that I get another Ridico weapon. Which, because of the two-hand buff, this became basically useless. Honestly, I'm kind of annoyed about that. I mean, you don't really get better than that. And what does that do again? I got the random item as ornate. Anyway, I hope this helped y'all. And enjoy.